Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Thursday, the 4th of November's literacy lesson. So yesterday we had a very quick look at the strange ship, and we should have answered these questions. So today we're going to have a look at this page, which has got a story starter. The aim of today's lesson is to write a very short story about what might happen next after this story starter here. So, shrouded in a veil of sea mist, the ghostly galleon swept through the black ocean waves. Captain Jack's face went white as the galleon's sails. She was heading straight for them. So the first thing we're going to do is just going to go onto this flip chart here. We're going to think about some of the characters here. So the ghostly galleon, I think is fairly obvious. Now my little twist for my story is that this ghostly galleon is actually alive and carries other people that are alive on it. Okay, so the ship is actually alive and thinking for itself. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of a dimension. I'm going to put it's hungry. Right, I'll show you what that means later. So then on the ghostly galleon, I think, well, I'm not going to put a captain or anything on there yet, because I'm not 100% sure who that might be. But Captain Jack, he is the captain of another ship. And we'll call that ship the Lady Rose. We'll know from doing Kensuke's Kingdom that we don't often find ships named after blokes or men. So he's the captain of the Lady Rose, and so now he needs a first name. So I'm going to choose his first mate to be Abdul, and I'm going to call him Abdul the lad. Okay, so he's going to be the first mate on the Lady Rose. And now, last of all, I'm going to have a mysterious skeleton. And he's also going to be the first mate on the ghostly galleon. There we go. Alright, so just a couple of characters. We don't need too many because we've not got very much room. Having a look on here. It's only going to be a short story, a short carry-on. So now I need to think of a plot. So, I'm going to put, just in short form, the Lady Rose tries to I should put outrun, but really I mean outsail the ghostly galleon. Number 2, the ghostly galleon catches the Lady Rose. The Lady Rose. Number 3, the ghostly galleon, because this is a little bit of a horror story. The ghostly galleon grows teeth on the front and opens wide, swallowing the Lady Rose. Oh. And then number 4, everyone on board the Lady Rose and the Lady Rose itself is in a small glass jar, like a prison. So in the small glass jar I'm going to put floating on the sea like a prison. Okay, so that's going to be the main plot, a little bit of an entrapment. So now I'm going to go over to here and just quickly scroll down. I'm going to start writing. Okay, so let's make you a bit smaller. All the way to the end there. So the last line is she was heading straight for them. Now I'm going to start my story off with some speech. So, Abdul, quick. Get the crew to man the sails. Man the sails. We're not going to die today! Exclamation mark. And I'm going to put yelled. Yelled Captain Jack with a sense of urgency. Now I'm going to put the ships. Oh, actually, sorry. The deck of the Lady Rose. Excuse my quick typing. The deck of the Lady Rose erupted with bellowed commands, and the mainsails pulled the Lady Rose forward. But they were not quick enough. They were not quick enough. Slowly, the ghostly galleon lurched forwards, closer and closer to the Lady Rose. Excuse me, to the Lady Rose. Abdul the lad risked a look behind, and what he saw, scroll down a minute. Oh, he is taking it with it. And what he saw filled him with terror. The ghostly galleon, oh, capital letter for that. The ghostly galleon had grown a mouth opening wide with hundreds of razor sharp teeth. And I'll leave that there with an ellipsis. So, as you can see, it doesn't take very much. So what I'd like you to do is have a go at writing your own ending to this story. I'll leave mine there if you want to have a go at completing mine. If you're struggling, then you can do. Or you can have a go at writing your own. Okay? I'm looking forward to reading them. Have fun, and see you tomorrow.